Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the FDP program that we have been organizing. Honorable dignitaries who assembled here in this online gathering, this is an FDP faculty development program which has been going on for 1 week in length, and it's on reimagining academia, innovations, research, and future pathways, organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC of MES Ponnani College, in collaboration with Kerala State Higher Education Council, KSHEC. So, to invite and welcome all of the participants who have joined here and our esteemed chief guest, let me invite Dr. C.G. Verghese, Head, Department of Commerce, MES Ponnani College. Ma'am, please.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, audible?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, all. Hello, good evening, all. Okay. Now we are at
Good
the
evening.
third day of FDP, and now we have a specialized guest. We, all of you, are very familiar with his face, Dr. Thomas George. But maybe all are familiar with the name Mr. Tomban. Actually, the students are also calling him Tomban with due respect and love. I heard about that. Okay, okay, sir. He is today. He is dealing with the topic future of careers, skill-based education, and industry linkages. In this very competitive environment, our when the students are entering into such a state, and now we our students can't withstand without skill-based education, and all these things, all these things are taken into consideration. I think he is providing the various types of skills in his institute. Means actually now he's a director of Lead College of Management, which is at Palakkad. I know more than that, he's a Guinness winner, world record winner in actually in business, providing business lessons. I think more than 72 hours, continuous hours, business lessons he has provided. Okay, in all senses, he is the very apt person in dealing with this subject. Very heartily, on behalf of the IQAC of MES Ponnani College, and I welcome you, sir. And next, I welcome our all the participants in and outside our college, and number of participants are here, and I welcome all of you, and IQSC coordinate, IQSC director of our college, and all. I welcome you all once again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we are moving forward to the introduction and welcoming of our chief guest, Dr. Thomas George. Dr. Thomas George K, aka Thumman, is a renowned educator and international trainer known for his impactful contributions to entrepreneurship and management education. His career journey transitioned from engineering to psychology and management education. Over 25 years of experience in empowering individuals, Guinness World Record holder for the longest business lesson, which is 72 hours. His pioneering leadership in education goes on as Director of Lead College of Management, Kerala's first residential business school, And the lead college ranks among Kerala's top MBA institutions with an annual intake of 360 students. He's not only shining in the field of education or training, but also as an author and thought leader who authored Preneur Theory, Practice of Modern Entrepreneurship, offering practical advice for aspiring entrepreneurs. The book includes interactive tools to nurture an entrepreneurial mindset. Dr. Thomas' journey exemplifies the vision, resilience, and dedication to improving lives. His innovative programs and leadership continue to inspire individuals to achieve excellence and pursue their dreams. Now, without lagging much, let me invite family Dr. Thomas George Kay to lead the session on future of careers, skill-based education, and industry linkages. So please.
Thank you, Fatima, for the introduction. And thank you, Dr. C.G. Varghese, for the welcome and all the participants. Good evening, all. I love to see your faces. I'm not audible? Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. I love to see you all. If there is any possibility of showing your faces, that would be really great. Because when I look at the monitor, my screen is very big. I see so many black squares with some round and some small photographs. I am reminded of going to a place after the church on Sunday. I'm sorry, that is symmetry. I see the black squares everywhere. It is too early for us to be there. Let us show our faces. I mean, like, I'm not bothered whether. Yeah, thank you. Many people are now started. No, nothing. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So, it's okay. I know it's evening time. It's not. Maybe you are at home, and you can be at your leisure on whatever dress. It need not be formal or anything like that. So, if any possibility, thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Mary ma'am, and for switching on the camera. For the rest of the people also, if you can switch on the camera, it will be great. And second part is switch on the mic also and speak. I'll continue to speak in English or Malayalam or Manglish or what can I speak?
Only English. I'm not able to listen.
Not able to? Sharma?
Sir, it's very good to converse in English.
Okay, it's good to converse in English, so we'll talk in English. So the topic here is future of career. That is a big question. Like 2-3 years back, there's an organization. Sir, please, you're not audible. What do I do to make myself audible? Hello?
Audible, sir.
Audible. Okay. Thank you. Somebody had written a comment. Okay, so 2-3 years back, I was attending a program in Coimbatore. The program was hosted by NIPM, National Institute of Personal Management. And the question asked was, what is the future? It was all HR managers in the whole hall. And the speaker was Mr. Pandiraja, who was the then industrial minister of Tamil Nadu. And he is passed out of HR from XLRI. He had started his own firm by name Mafoy, and then he sold it to a company called Randstad, and he was serving for some time for Randstad, both together, and then he moved into politics. So the question asked was, where do you see HR 10 years from now? And the answer which he gave was, 10 years from now, HR department itself may not be there. It was not a digestible part for all the people HR sitting on this. How dare you say that? No, though they didn't express it because it's a minister standing on the stage. But the attitude was, how dare you say that? What do you think, HR will not be there? So very clearly understanding the feeling of the audience, what he told, Mr. Pandiraj told us, He asked a question. Many of the managers sitting in the front were a bit old and asked. The question to the audience was, how many of you had a time office in your company? Time office, for those who do not know, in a big company, there is a room by name time office. Everybody come, punches in their attendance this day morning, this day evening, afternoon, when you go out and come. Everything you punch your time and go. And there is a card, punch card, and depending on that only the salary is prepared. And the question asked was, thank you, Mary. So the question asked was, how many of your companies now have time office? And only 2 government companies had more than 200, 300 of participants. Only 2 raised their hands saying, now we have a time office. All the rest of them, the time office, that room, 5, 6 people who work, everything has been removed. And today it is much more stringent. Like everything is becoming AI based. AI based in the sense, you just need to show your face. You need not even show your face. You just need to walk inside. Automatically your time is marked in the attendance. Everything is automatic and it goes like this. And now there are so many of my students who wants to be HR professionals. Let me honestly tell you, the opportunity is coming down drastically. Everything is subcontracted. What Mafoi did was all the ESI, PF, they subcontracted and they did it. Even recruitment today is AI based. It's like a chat bot. They ask you a question, you answer. The answer is recorded. Accordingly, the new questions are asked. I remember my nephew, my sister's son, he did his MBA from Cambridge University. Okay. And one day he said, I've got an interview. I said, this time holiday? He said, no, it's all AI driven. The questions will be asked, you answer, and that's it. In HR, we have the test happening here online. It's called a proctored test. Usually, whenever an online exam has to happen, there will be so many people, invigilators coming and seeing, is there any people copying? Is there? Here, you switch on the laptop and sit in front of that, the camera first scans everything, the border. And as you talk, if your iris, the pupil, Krishnamani, moves out of the screen, the software logs you out. The mic has to be switched on, and if the mic is off, or if they hear any voice from outside, log out. If you look at the keyboard, see, anything and everything, you cannot do a fraudulent activity there. That is how it is. So today, there are so many things which are in the process and will be replaced by AI. Now, future of career. Career is itself a big question. It goes like this. I have 2 newses. One is the happy news, the second is the sad news. You want happy news or sad news first? Please type at least to know that you are alive there. Happy news. Great. I'm happy, Veena, Uma, because most of the time I want the bad news first. Anyway, it goes like this. The happy news is, in 10 years from now, the number of job opportunities or the variety of the jobs will be 10 times of what we have right now. Suppose there are, say, 2 lakh jobs which are available now, 2 lakh types of jobs. 10 years from now, it will be 20 times. It is 2 lakhs means 40,000, 40 lakhs. The sad news is 50% of the job which is existing now will not be existing after 10 years. I know many of you, like including me, after my 10th, what I did, where I went is did go was for typewriting. Today there is no post called typist. Next thing which we were studying was shorthand. Now there's nothing called stenographer. In few days to come, there will not be drivers. One of my students, his father was running a car mechanic machine workshop. His father expired and he took it over. And he said, Tama, now it is so sophisticated. The car goes in, the machine, all the modern new cars are fitted with all the microcontroller, etc. There are some spots which you connect to the machine, and the machine will tell you what are the fault of the machine, the car. Just like earlier days, if you go to a doctor will ask, turn this side, look up, look down, walk first. And then it used to be diagnostic, like, treatment. I forgot the word, it's not diagnostic. Today it is diagnostic. You go there, first you go take your blood, maybe take your urine, or maybe CT scan. I took day before yesterday my mother. They did urine test, lot of blood test, CT scan. They took it, so many things. And doctors do not predict these sicknesses. It is diagnosed. If you look at earlier, this was not. It is out of experience that we used to say this person has got this as the sickness. Today everything is diagnosed. Today they say even 25 years before you get cancer, it can be predicted whether you will get cancer or not. So it has become so much machine learning today. It's all machine learning. Everything is coming in that. So, and understand, once that is the case, maybe 10 years from now, lot of doctors will not be there because the diagnosis is done by the machine, and the machine will give the data to the central pool, and from there the prescription comes. A much better one. It's better. So the doctors, I'm sorry, will lose the job. Advocates, earlier we had to depend on advocates for everything. What has happened? Today everything is available online. When is my next case? What is the status? All the documents, everything is available online. So that side is also going on. Like that, if you look at each and everything, when we look at, we find everything moving off. I have a keyboard on my table. Today, even art is going to be affected because very recently we had a session and somebody from TCS came and said, you want a song? What is the theme you want? How do you want it to be lyrics written? What tune do you want? Whether it is to be fast, slow, what beat you want, give all those things. In minutes, the music is made and given to us. You can give Indian classical and give that. You can say Hindustani, whatever, it's all available in the AI-based chat box and everywhere. So, more than 50% of the jobs which are existing in the market will not be there. And what is not predictable is going to happen. So, all except say, mathematically if you look at, almost 10% or 5 to 10% will be the jobs which are existing. All the others jobs are going to come. Now let me tell you, I'm so sorry. I'm very happy that this session is online and I need not see your face because we do not want to show it. That we are teaching our students. You're all teaching. You're all teaching good, nice. But what we teach, I'm so sorry, we do not know, because we do not know what is the future. So today I learned to become a doctor. I learned to become an engineer. I learned to become an architect. I learned to become. Hello, little later, if these jobs are not there, then what are we talking about? What are we teaching? So the point which I was trying to tell you is, most of, or 90% plus of the jobs which we are, the subject which we are teaching, is not the one which is required for the student. Oh God. Then what are we to teach? Because we do not know what is required for the student in the future. Not only nobody knows, but I would strongly suggest one thing, one aspect to teach our students is a skill called learnability skill. Learnability skill. Almost all of you are teachers, and except maybe few PhD scholars. And we had an audit here for our faculty members, and we had a good number of experts who came from outside for the audit of the course. We only appointed them for doing it, and they did it. And to the question was asked to the teachers. They said about how the class goes, everything they said and asked. What did the student learn? So the teacher was confused and said, yes, all these. No, that is what you taught. What did the student learn? They said, no, they learned to know all what we taught. Now, what did the student learn? By himself. Now, we teach in the class, they go home and study by themselves. No. Finally, we understood what the interviewer was telling. He said, the entire 5 modules, the subjects you are teaching, and the students are learning. And they don't have to study anything by themselves. There should be a part, at least one module, which students should be studying by him or her, by themselves. One has to study there and study by. If that pattern is taken, definitely tomorrow, whatever thing you get, whatever subject you get, you will be able to study. Otherwise, when you are asked to do something, one major answer which we will be getting is, sorry, I was not taught that, I do not know, I have not learned that. No. Friends, so the future of career, we do not know which are the careers. We do not know. What is the skill set required? We do not know. Let us gather few generic skills and keep with ourselves, or get as many skills as possible, parallel or value-added courses, etc. So that even if that is not useful, it will be very easy for you to learn new skills. For example, if you know to drive a car, it is very easy for you to drive a jeep. Probably you will be able to drive a bus also to some extent with some trainings. When you know something, it is very easy. When I know to play keyboard, it is easy for me to learn pianos. If I learn one percussion, I will be able to learn other percussions also easy. If I learn Carnatic music, it is easier for me to learn Hindustani music or even Western. So, the point I wanted to tell you is, we do not know the future, and let us develop the word learnability in our students. Whatever they get, they should be able to learn. That is one point. Future of career and skill. skill. Today, nobody wants theory. Many a times I hear this from the teachers saying, students are least interested now in study. Let me be honest in telling, when we were students, then also we didn't want to study. So that is how all the students are. Now today, the number of supplementary is not a function of the job he or she gets. Still, there are some companies which say 65% and all. But majority of the students, companies, pick people of capacity. Pick people of capacity. They are able to do this, then they are able to do everything. Then they are able to do it. It's like, so what is the skill we need? We do not know, but let us learn few skills. One skill which need to be really developed amongst our students is the social skill. Friends, this is something very important. And that is really looked up by the industry. They are really looked up by the industry. So, skills, probably we can say the skills as communication, leadership, time management, team building, all those things. But then there are much more skills, many more skills which will be added, which is required by the industry, which will come, and we need to be flexible for that. The only point which I wanted to tell you is, let us be very transparent and flexible, adaptable to whatever situations. Industry linkage, that's the third point. Industry linkage plays a very major role. Industrial linkage. Right now, we are trying to teach all the subjects for MBA, the second semester, because we have become autonomous. We are able to create our own syllabus. So we said, for MBA, every department, a teacher should learn and teach at least one language or one software. For example, if you are learning marketing, at least one CRM should be taught. It could be Soho CRM, it could be Merito, it could be anything. For accounting, see, I'll tell you, so sorry teachers, I asked the question to the students. There are so many people who have done their BCom. One question I asked them is, how many of you, if given the data of a company or maybe a shop, how many of you will be able to create the profit and loss account or balance sheet? 99% of the students will not be. 3 years they have studied. 3 years they have studied. So, those things, like we say, if you learn one CRM, maybe you know where to form forms. All the other will have similar things. Similarly, HR, there's something called as people. So for marketing, we have CRM. So now we have made it mandatory that there should be at least one software from the industry which the students are, which the company is using to be taught in the colleges. Otherwise, I remember my first batch students from HR went to the company and said, I would like to work here. What is the salary you expect this month? And said, the specialization is HR? Yes, sir, HR. What is HR? Sir, human resources. And then, what are the topics under that? Your specialization is this. Okay. You have heard of PF, Provident Fund? Yes, sir. PF is Provident Fund started by going to government like this. And then the company told the student, please put an entry in the computer, the software update of PF and my students said, I'm sorry, we do not know. This is the difference between the theory and the. See, I know many of you know how to drive a bike, but you may not be able to drive a bike. Yeah, you have to kickstart it. Now today online button press is fine, put the neutral and then start. When you have to go, all what you need to do is reduce the accelerator, apply the clutch, and then put the gear, slowly release the clutch, and it goes off. Hello, you know all the theory about it, but you have to practically do it. You have to learn it. Practically, you will have to learn. And I know how to make tea. You pour water, you pour milk, you put coffee powder or tea. But then, have you made it? No. This is the contradiction. This is the contradiction. So, the industrial linkage is required to understand what the industry wants. What the industry wants. I'll speak about one thing which we do here at Lee. One is in a period of 6 months, 3 months is class year complete. The next 3 months they go to a company for internship. Because how much ever latest we study and we teach, we are obsolete. We are obsolete. Like for example, say bank. One bank may bring in a new scheme, a lot of things. Hello. So what the industry wants, we really do not know. So to understand that and make student ready to join company, we send them for internship. Now, we also started sending teachers for the secondment program. Another 3 months. Teachers go and learn there. What is this? Otherwise, a teacher, whatever he has learned from the book, he keeps on delivering it. Write it, underline it, not just repeat it again once. Hello. So, these are the points which I need to tell you. One is about the future of career. Let me tell you, career is very, 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 very bright. Notama, there are so many. Hello. If you have the right skill set, you will be taken. If not, no. Very simple. Number one. Skill set, yes. Again, I would say, what you are good at, please do that and then become outstanding. Industrial linkage, definitely yes. Yes, because they are going to recruit us and they will only know what they want. Please ask them and then go. I have time till 8 o'clock, 7:42. I leave for some questions, some clarifications. Please. Questions? Nothing? So give me a line on what I should be talking and talk about. I'm sure I have spoken something controversial and that goes against what you have believed or how your thinking pattern is. So definitely you have reasons to oppose. So please unmute and oppose. Nobody? So give me a topic I should talk on. Even the organizers can say anything. So I've left out something I have spoken about: career, skill-based education, and industrial linkage. Today, the industrial linkage, there are a lot of programs which the central government is doing, including you can work there, you get a stipend and the stipend is paid by the government. So, over to you, please. Two people unmute and speak. At least one person saying, thank you, we don't want anything to late. I'm ready to speak more, but please ask. Nothing? Hello? Yeah. Does language teaching change future? See, how many of you learned a new language? Please raise your hand. In it, you can put it in the emoji. Yeah. Fine. Thank you. Today, most of the languages you learn not physical, but online. You want to go to any country, there is a patch difference between that language and this language. That's it. Why do you want language today? I'm sorry, good that it is not physical. You need language to communicate, that's all. But today, most of the people want to communicate not with you, but with the ChatGPT. You give everything there, you get beautifully drafted letters according to your convenience. So, there's no difference between any of these things. Next. Actually, language, you learn by talking. So you keep on talking, you get it. Next. Hello. So 76 minus 1, 75 was dead or alive.
Hello, participants. You can ask any questions if you have any.
You can ask any question and I will answer it as long as I know it. Nothing more? Organizers to be closer to, there is nothing else to be discussed. Yeah, that's a good thing. Please type in and ask the question. Or maybe even voice over it is.
Hello.
Yeah. Is it? Hello. If nothing, can I call it a day?
Nobody has any more questions?
I think there is Fatima, you can continue to close the program. Hello. Can I log off? Fatima, nothing more.
So, as nobody has any questions, we can move forward for the vote of thanks delivery.
Fine.
And for that, let me invite Dr. Bushra MV, Head, Department of Economics from MES Ponnani College for delivering the vote of thanks for our esteemed chief guests who have been with us for this entire hour. Ma'am, please.
Fatima, can I take leave?
Sorry, sir, I think there is any network
Fine.
connection. So let me thank you properly for this interactive
Fine.
session for you have been doing. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Good night.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, am I audible? Okay, good evening all. I'm very happy to say a vote of thanks to Comment sir. It was a very wonderful session, sir. Actually, the term educational entrepreneur, it is very wonderful term, and we are very happy to hear you. And thank you. Thank you for your wonderful session. Once again, thank you. Thank you all. Sorry.
So the participants here are requested to fill out this feedback form. So please do the same. Thank you.